Hey y'all, I realize it's been a hot minute since I've made an update. I've made some of my fertility updates, which I'm considering making them live here, not private anymore, pretty soon. I did a podcast interview for a show called Refamiliating, which is all about like families, different kind of families, reimagining the idea of what a family is and how to create a family. They wanted to talk to me about my trying to conceive as a trans man journey. So yeah, I'm thinking about making those live going forward. So there might be a big backlog of things to listen to me talk about, but I realized I haven't made like an actual update in a while. I think since my car accident. I'm in my new car. Still working with Tori, cleaning houses. I really don't mind it. It's really quite fun and relaxing to me. It's nice to not have to talk to people. It's been a good, I think, like a reset to kind of counterbalance the burnout I was feeling at Teetotaler, as I enter like almost 2 months now not having been there. Yeah, but things are good. Things are going really well. I just came back from my big vacation to Italy with my friends. It was wonderful. And that reminds me, I've got to go through the footage on I took some footage on my like camcorder, like old school touristy kind of guy. I have to go through that still, but it was a really wonderful trip, and things are going really well. I feel really happy. I was thinking about it today, like tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary of like when everything went to shit with Han, and it just feels so fucking distant at this point. Like a year ago, I was so fucking heavy in the grief still. Like everything was so fresh. I was hitting all the first anniversaries of everything that happened, and like really deeply missing Coda. And this year, here I am, like another step forward, and it's like I'm dating someone new when we're talking about like moving in and like all sorts of things like that. And it's just like, 2 years ago, I was like stuck in this fucking miserable thing, and finally, like the door opened to get out of it. And now here I am on the other side. Like this is the life I couldn't see at the time. I felt like I was fucking stuck forever in that miserable marriage, and now I have like everything I could ever ask for in a partner, and like everything I've wanted for my life is like finally opening up, like right before my eyes. And like even a year ago I couldn't see it. I was like, I will never love someone again. I'm never gonna be with someone again. I cannot open myself up to hurt again. Like I was so dead set against it, and was really okay being single. I really truly was. And things with Tori just kind of like fell into alignment where we'd known each other for almost 2 years now, because she became a regular when Teetotaler first opened, and we just kind of casually were acquaintances for a year and a half before we started kind of like seriously talking to each other with feelings. So it's just very interesting like how things have lined up. And like a year ago I couldn't have imagined this. Like I was living at my parents, and I didn't think I'd move out of there fucking ever, because the apartment market was crazy and everything was crazy. And I ended up moving into my own place, and everything, like, so I'm just like thinking like, okay, like a year from now everything's gonna be so fucking different than I can even imagine. And like all this like fertility stuff I've been going through this year, just like I feel like who knows what's gonna be happening in a year from now. There could be so many different things on the table for me. Like I just think about where I was at last year. I didn't think any of this would be happening. Like I'm dating someone, living in my own apartment, considering moving in with a partner. Like none of that was on my fucking radar a year ago. I was just like deep in the healing work, and so that I think attests to the benefit of doing the fucking work. And I feel pretty proud of myself for how far I've come in the last 2 years. So yeah, and with every day, things with Han feel more and more distant and far away and like a fucking dream. I know it was real, because the fucking pain is there and the pictures still exist, the memories, but everything just feels farther away, which is good, because I have this new life opening up in front of me that is just fucking everything I've ever wanted, truly. Like, anyway, I've got to go drop the groceries off at my parents' house for them. I'm their grocery bitch. Yeah, it's like fucking 100 degrees-ish almost in today in New Hampshire. It's ridiculous, and I'm sweating. But life is fucking good, and that's all I wanted to say. It's been a while, but I shall keep thee posted on all things You know I will. And, yeah, okay. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'll talk to you next time.